Hi everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. My name is Jared. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. You guys, I was about to make, my next video, but I made the unfortunate mistake of checking X and couldn't look away. Okay, I'm now more confident than ever that the second coming is close. So, want to show a few things. If you haven't seen this already, I don't know if you're watching the Olympics or not. We're not in our house. I don't think we're going to. The last time that we really watched the Olympics was probably maybe in 2012. That was like right before I went into the army. I don't know. The only one I really remember was 2008 in China. And I don't know, just every year I've had less and less interest. And now I have like absolutely zero interest after these opening ceremonies. So I'm giving it just a second. If you have children, youth in the room, you may not want to play this video with them witnessing this, but this is just another sign of the times. And it's sad to see just like how evil this world has become and how just outright just wicked. This is outrageous. If you haven't seen this already, this is outrageous. Okay, so let's get into it. So you have the opening ceremonies and you have all sorts of grotesque displays and performances that they're putting out. This is from Europe Invasion account on X. Opening ceremonies showcase your country's culture and good qualities to the world. We're watching France collapse. Well, and sadly, not just France, all of Europe, the entire world, really. But there's a special sort of sickness, really, in Europe, in the United States too. But I've seen some really horrific things come out of Europe, and I'm not trying to. Some of you are in Europe, and I think that you would probably agree with me. But in no country or continent is perfect, but there's just been some terrible things within the last few decades, and it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse over time. So the most infuriating and outrageous is this right here. This is from Luke Brock's account on X. The opening ceremonies of the Paris Olympics included a reenactment of the Last Supper by trans people and drag queens. Yeah, the Last Supper. This is just outright like begging for the world to be destroyed at this point. This is just outright begging for the second coming to happen. This is just it's such a mockery. My blood is kind of boiling at this. I cannot believe that things have stooped so low to where now this is like on primetime TV, a major world event. Families watching this. Families. Oh my gosh. And there's like things here I can't even play or show you. I can't show you some of these things, although it played on, national and worldwide TV. This is part of French history. I don't know that it needed to be depicted like this and so graphically. I'm not showing you the part that's really graphic, but you get the idea from this picture. Here's another creepy scene from it. They had this group play. It was a heavy metal band. In this one, this is from One Sports, History Makers, French heavy metal band Gojira, or I don't know how you pronounce that. Rock at the hashtag Paris 2024 opening ceremonies, becoming the first metal band to play at the opening of the Olympic Games. And yeah, it was just as bad as you would think. And then it just progressively gets worse in more grotesque. I'm not even going to really describe it, but you can imagine what all that red is, and there's more and more of that red stuff that they show. Here's like a really bad one right here. It's all bad. It's all really bad. Yeah, and then you have this, France, especially Paris. It's a cultural center. It's a world cultural center. Fashion, quote unquote, fashion comes out of here. So they have like this. I can't even talk right now. I can't even talk right now. I cannot believe this. Satan has so much power in the world right now, and it's so blatant and obvious. Compare this to even just go back, even just 10 years, but go back in time and compare those opening ceremonies to what we're seeing this year. Satan is raging in the nations of the earth. Oh my gosh. So if that wasn't enough right here, this is like a beard. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a beard, and I don't know what this is. And then you have this. I had to redact some of the parts of these posts because I don't want to get too ugly with things. But here's another one. Sick of it. Yeah, that's the name of this account. Sick of it. The Olympics opening ceremonies are always about showcasing what your country is all about and the best from your culture. So when you think of France and Paris, we all think of right? Oh my gosh. And there's more. And then there's this scene or something like that. I had to block out some of this, but you get the idea. Horrible. You have Snoop Dogg there with the torch, strange shaped torch. Here's the fuller or climax version of the Last Supper scene. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just, so this is back in 2008 right here from Cass Anderson, the Beijing Olympics. 1,000 times more wholesome than what we're seeing coming out of Europe. I don't remember any issues of this kind with those Olympics. Not that I remember. I guess I'd have to go back and watch the whole thing, but I don't remember anything like this, what we're seeing in Paris. But, Paris isn't the only one. You had the 2012 Olympics here. This was in the UK, right? Yeah, it was in the UK. Let me just double check. 2012 Olympics. Yeah, that was the London Olympics, and they of course had their creepy, weird, evil scenes and performances that they played out. And then you have this. This was from not even the Olympics. This is a while ago. Switzerland opened, or they had completed this Gotthard road tunnel, and there was a opening ceremonies for that, and that was extraordinarily bad and evil, and I can't even show you the worst of it. I mean, it gets really, really bad. So I can't remember what year this was. It was a while ago, but anyway, let's just go back to it. Let's stop looking at horrible things. I just thought I'd call that to your attention. Because again, these are signs of the times. The world is just going to keep getting more wicked. I don't know how much more wicked it can get than this. At that point, it starts to get kind of it's hard to picture. But yeah, I feel confident that the end is soon, just based on things like this. On top of everything else that I cover on this channel, if you just listen to the prophets and apostles, it's really clear that it's soon. But we're seeing it in society, we're seeing it in geopolitics and global disasters and all sorts of things. We have all the signs, you guys. And this is just the latest, most disgusting one. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this one. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Also, make sure to share it, and I'll talk to you guys later.